The Trump White House was a whirlwind of intrigue and unorthodox communication practices. One alarming revelation emerged: the use of the encrypted messaging app Signal to discuss highly sensitive military operations. This revelation sent shockwaves through Washington, raising serious concerns about the security of national secrets. The fact that these discussions involved plans for a military strike in Yemen, a volatile region with significant geopolitical implications, only amplified the gravity of the situation. The use of Signal, a platform designed for personal communication to discuss matters of national security, immediately raised red flags. Government officials are entrusted with safeguarding sensitive information, and employing an app favored by privacy advocates seemed at odds with this responsibility. The potential for leaks, data breaches, and foreign surveillance loomed large, casting a shadow of doubt over the judgment of those involved. The Signal messages revealed a cast of characters at the highest levels of the Trump administration engaging in discussions about the Yemen strike. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth, known for his hawkish stance and close ties to the president, emerged as a central figure in these exchanges. His messages reportedly contained detailed information about the planned operation, including the types of aircraft and weaponry to be deployed. National Security Advisor Michael Waltz, another key player in the Trump administration's foreign policy team, was also actively involved in the Signal discussions. His messages reportedly touched upon a range of sensitive topics, including the identification of potential targets in Yemen. The presence of such high-ranking officials in these unsecured communications underscored the gravity of the situation and raised further questions about the decision-making process within the administration. While the White House attempted to downplay the significance of these Signal exchanges, characterizing them as routine and inconsequential, the involvement of such senior officials suggested otherwise. The fact that these individuals, entrusted with the nation's security, chose to discuss sensitive military operations on a platform not designed for such purposes, raised serious concerns about their judgment and commitment to protecting classified information. The content of the Signal messages, as reported by sources familiar with the investigation, painted a troubling picture of casual disregard for operational security. Hegseth's messages in particular reportedly contained detailed information about the planned Yemen strike, including the types of aircraft and missiles to be used. Such information, if intercepted by hostile actors, could have jeopardized the mission and put American lives at risk. Waltz's messages, while perhaps less operationally sensitive, also raised red flags. In one exchange, he reportedly mentioned a Houthi target entering his girlfriend's apartment building, a seemingly innocuous detail that could have inadvertently revealed the location of a high-value target to anyone monitoring the conversation. This incident highlighted the potential for seemingly insignificant details to compromise sensitive information when discussed on unsecured platforms. The casual nature of some of the messages, often laced with jokes and informal language, further underscored the lack of awareness regarding the sensitivity of the information being shared. The Trump administration's decision to eschew secure government communication systems in favor of Signal, a commercially available app, baffled many cybersecurity experts and former government officials. These experts pointed to the availability of highly secure systems specifically designed for classified government communications, systems that had undergone rigorous testing and vetting to ensure their resilience against cyber attacks and espionage. One commonly cited reason for the use of Signal was its perceived ease of use. Government-issued secure devices are often criticized for their clunky interfaces and cumbersome security protocols, which some officials find frustrating and time-consuming. Signal, on the other hand, offers a user-friendly interface and seamless encryption, making it a more appealing option for those seeking quick and easy communication. However, cybersecurity experts cautioned that the perceived convenience and privacy offered by Signal come at a steep price: compromised security. The revelation that senior Trump administration officials were using Signal to discuss sensitive military operations sent shockwaves through the cybersecurity community. Experts warned that such practices posed a grave threat to national security, potentially exposing classified information to foreign adversaries and jeopardizing the lives of American personnel. One of the most pressing concerns raised by experts was the vulnerability of commercial messaging apps to hacking and surveillance. Unlike secure government systems, which are designed and maintained with the specific goal of protecting classified information, commercial apps are primarily focused on user experience and market share. This difference in priorities can result in vulnerabilities that can be exploited by sophisticated adversaries, including nation-state actors with significant resources at their disposal. Another major concern was the potential for data breaches. Commercial messaging apps often store vast amounts of user data, including messages, contacts, and even location information. The Trump administration's use of Signal for sensitive communications highlighted a stark contrast between the security measures employed by commercial messaging apps and those of dedicated government systems. While Signal boasts end-to-end encryption and a user-friendly interface, it lacks the robust security features and rigorous oversight that characterize government systems. Government communication systems are designed from the ground up with security as the paramount concern. These systems typically employ multi-layered security protocols, including strong encryption, access controls, and constant monitoring for suspicious activity. Furthermore, these systems are regularly audited and updated to address emerging threats and vulnerabilities, ensuring that they remain ahead of the curve in the ever-evolving landscape of cyber warfare. In contrast, commercial messaging apps like Signal are primarily driven by user experience and market share. While security is undoubtedly a consideration, it is often secondary to factors such as ease of use, features, and platform compatibility. This difference in priorities can manifest in vulnerabilities that sophisticated adversaries can exploit, potentially compromising sensitive information. The Trump administration's use of Signal for sensitive military discussions serves as a cautionary tale about the importance of secure communications in government operations. The potential consequences of insecure communications are far-reaching, ranging from compromised intelligence operations and jeopardized military missions to damaged diplomatic relations and eroded public trust. The revelations about the Trump administration's use of Signal should serve as a wake-up call for government agencies at all levels to prioritize the security of their communications. This includes investing in secure communication systems, implementing robust security protocols, and providing ongoing training to personnel on the importance of cybersecurity best practices.